Well, hello class. In this particular section, we are moving on to a brand new concept this week, and it's motivation theory and practice. And as we all know, everything is about motivation. So when we talk about motivation and theory and practice, what we're really looking at is how, and these are your takeaway questions. We're looking at essentially, okay, how do individual needs influence motivation? What are the process theories of motivation? What role does reinforcement play in motivation? And finally, the fourth takeaway is what is the link between job design and motivation? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a lot of objectives up for you to see. These objectives, there's so many, but I don't want you to get scared away by them because it goes into a lot of theory. We're going to go into some of the theorists like Maslow, the hierarchy of needs, which we've talked about so many times, and Hertzberg's two-factor theory, and McClellan, and when he talks about, David McClellan talks about the need for achievement, affiliation, and power. And we're also going to talk about equity theory. Adams had an equity theory. And Vroom had the expectancy theory, and Locke had the goal theory. All of these are in your chapter, but they're going to be some of the objectives that we are going to cover in class. Take it all with a grain of salt, okay? I don't expect you to know each and every theory inside out, but basically have the general concepts of motivation and what's behind motivation, because a lot of you guys talked in several different ways about your passion for leadership. Well, if you don't motivate people, you can't lead, right? So that's kind of where this is all going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of the objectives up here. I'm going to put up all the takeaway questions. And I'm going to put in some YouTube videos to help you while you read with your book and you look at your PowerPoints. And then in class on Monday, I'm going to go through the lecture of basically all of this stuff. And on Wednesday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break you into groups where you can actually take some of the theory we talk about on Monday, and then each group kind of do a takeaway question. We'll really get into it, discuss it in class, have a little workshop, and we'll be good with it, right? Also, I'm going to be posting your second individual assignment. Remember we talked about that? Okay, so that's going to be posted also along with this particular module. So that's kind of where we're going, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday.